Justice served, a stark message against terror. The Somali region of Puntland sent shockwaves through the international community with a decisive act of justice, a move that reverberated far beyond its borders. On a day etched in the annals of counter-terrorism efforts, 21 AlShabaab militants met their end at the hands of a firing squad, a stark reminder of the region's resolve. The executions, carried out in Galkacyo, the region's commercial hub, marked a significant escalation in Puntland's fight against the relentless insurgency that has plagued Somalia for over a decade. This city, known for its vibrant markets and bustling streets, became the epicenter of a bold statement against terror. This unprecedented event underscores the severity of the threat posed by AlShabaab and the lengths to which authorities are willing to go to dismantle the terrorist network. The meticulous planning and execution of this operation highlight the determination of Puntland's leadership. The executions, a culmination of months of meticulous investigations, trials and appeals, were met with a mix of relief and apprehension. The legal process, though arduous, was a testament to the region's commitment to justice. For many, it was a long-awaited moment of reckoning, a firm response to years of violence and instability inflicted by the Al-Qaeda-linked group. The streets of Galkacyo echoed with a collective sigh of relief and cautious optimism. The sight of the convicted terrorists facing justice provided a glimmer of hope for a region yearning for peace and security. It was a moment that many hoped would mark the beginning of the end of a dark chapter. However, the executions also raised concerns about potential repercussions and the need for a multifaceted approach to combating terrorism that addresses its root causes. Experts warn that while such actions are necessary, they must be part of a broader strategy. The events in Galkacyo serve as a stark reminder of the complexities of the fight against terrorism. Military might alone cannot eradicate the deeply rooted issues that give rise to such extremism. While decisive action is crucial to dismantling terrorist networks and deterring future attacks, it is equally important to address the underlying factors that contribute to radicalization and violence. Education, economic opportunities and community engagement are vital components of a sustainable peace. As Puntland grapples with the aftermath of this unprecedented event, the focus must shift towards building a more secure and prosperous future for all its citizens. Rebuilding efforts, infrastructure development, and community projects are essential to fostering long-term stability. This decisive action by Puntland authorities marks a turning point in the fight against AlShabaab, sending a clear message that acts of terror will be met with the full force of the law. The resolve of the authorities is evident in their unwavering stance. As the region mourns its losses and rebuilds from the ashes of conflict, the international community must stand in solidarity with Somalia's efforts to achieve lasting peace and stability. Global support and cooperation are crucial in this ongoing battle against terror. Captured, in the act unveiling the terror network. The road to this unprecedented execution began months earlier with the capture of several high-ranking AlShabaab operatives. These captures were the result of meticulous planning and coordination among various intelligence agencies. These individuals, accused of orchestrating a wave of terror across Puntland, were apprehended in a series of intelligence-led operations. The operations were carried out under the cover of darkness, ensuring the element of surprise was maintained. Their capture unveiled a sophisticated network of terrorists operating within the region, responsible for a string of heinous crimes that had terrorized the local population. The network was deeply entrenched, with connections spanning across borders. Among the charges leveled against the militants were assassinations of government officials, which had created a climate of fear and instability within the government. Suicide bombings targeting civilian gatherings and extortion of businesses. These attacks had left a trail of destruction and loss, affecting countless innocent lives. The militants were also accused of recruiting and training new members, further fueling the flames of extremism in the region. This recruitment drive was particularly alarming as it targeted vulnerable youth. The evidence gathered against them included eyewitness accounts, intercepted communications, and detailed intelligence reports that painted a clear picture of their activities, and forensic evidence linking them to the crime scenes. This included DNA samples, fingerprints, and other crucial forensic data that left no room for doubt. The arrests sent shockwaves through the ranks of AlShabaab, exposing their deep-rooted presence in Puntland. The group's leadership was thrown into disarray, struggling to maintain control. It became clear that the group was not merely a peripheral threat, but a potent force capable of wreaking havoc on the region's fragile peace. The extent of their operations was far greater than previously understood. The capture of these key figures presented a golden opportunity for Puntland authorities to dismantle the network and bring an end to the reign of terror. This was a pivotal moment in the fight against terrorism in the region. The swift and decisive action by Puntland security forces in apprehending these individuals demonstrated their unwavering commitment to rooting out terrorism. Their efforts were lauded both locally and internationally. The successful operation marked a significant victory in the fight against AlShabaab and sent a clear message that those who seek to sow discord and violence will be brought to justice. This operation has set a precedent for future anti-terrorism efforts in the region,